Hey guys, this is Andy Tran from the InnerBark Outdoors channel, and if it's your first time here, welcome. I try and do weekly videos on the outdoors, survival, do-it-yourself, and reviews. And in this video, I wanted to do a review on the Himiway cruiser bike. I have a lot of experience racing and riding bikes, but this is my first time in the e-bike world. And full transparency, Himiway did send me this bike for a review. Check out my review and let me know what you think. These bikes ship anywhere in the US for free, and assembly was very straightforward since most of it is already assembled from the factory. The main thing that needs to be put together are the wheels, handlebar, and rack if you decide to use it. Once this thing is assembled, it weighs approximately 50 pounds, with a good deal of the weight being from the lithium battery. The tires are from Kenda and have a good balance of off-road traction and rolling efficiency. The bike does have a built-in light, which I found more than sufficient for night riding. The brake lever activates the rear brake light and flashes on and off. The battery is housed in the middle of the triangle to protect it from dings and scratches, and all the major cables are routed inside the frame, so it has a really clean interface. The control box is located on the frame as well, and this bike has a pedal assist and also has a twist throttle on the handlebar to control the motor. Speaking of the motor, it is 750 watts and is a brushless type. And from the factory, the top speed is set at 22 miles per hour. When it's time to slow down, we have mechanical disc brakes. I was a little bit hesitant with the mechanical disc brakes just because throughout my entire mountain biking career, we've been using hydraulic brakes. But at the speeds that we're going to be going at, these are more than enough. The optional cargo bag mounts easily to the rack, and little accessories like a kickstand that actually works and doesn't sink into soft surfaces makes it all the better. Oh, and did I mention the fenders actually work? This is a huge bonus if you live in a wet environment like mine. All the electrical components of the bike are easy to operate. Press the power button to turn the bike on, and the display gives you all the information you need, including what level of pedal assist you're at, which can be controlled using the up and down arrows, your speedometer, odometer, and battery meter. You can also turn on the light and turn it off using this button. And this information button cycles through all the information that you might need. The lithium battery is secured by lock and key. And the battery itself does have a fuel gauge on it, so you can see how much charge you have left without having to turn the bike on. The range for the bike is between 35 to 60 miles, depending on your payload, terrain, and rider ability. And a full charge takes approximately 6 to 9 hours. So the wife and I were out on this long trail, and we decided to take two bikes. But since we only have one e-bike, I decided to take my cyclocross bike because it's the most efficient bike that we had that could also go on the dirt. And since most of this trail is dirt and gravel, we just wanted the full pedal bike to be able to keep up with the e-bike. So I'm really impressed so far with how well this thing is able to absorb all the bumps. I wasn't quite sure if the single suspension, only the front being suspended, would be enough to really make this a comfortable ride. But the fat tires, this is like the first fat tire bike that I've taken on the dirt. It is so cushy. It's like you're riding on a little itty bitty cloud. So between that and the seat, it's also super cush. This is a super comfortable ride. So the wife and I were just checking out this trail. This is kind of where I spend a lot of time for work, but wasn't really able to explore. And so this is a really good opportunity for me to really like go a lot further than I could on foot and cover a lot of ground. We got the first bit of snow here in the Seattle area, and we wanted to test out to see how much this thing can tow. And so far, I can say that this thing is all right. So I got myself and the wife in the back, holding our jet sled, which is our sled that we use for our snowmobile. And so far it's going good. I have to say 750 watts is definitely enough power to pull the wife and then pull myself as well. And I'm just barely doing any of the work. Let's see how well this thing does. Now we're on the uphill side of the loop. So we're still able to crank out about 10 miles an hour. And I was going through the powder section. Now I'm in a rut for someone's tire. Now we're going about 11, 12 miles an hour. So this thing can tow. Really excited. So yeah, all we have is our jet sled and a rope, and then I just took a carabiner and hooked it onto the cargo rack, and now we're off to the races. So far, this bike is pretty awesome. For the price, it's really hard to beat. At the time of filming this review, this bike costs approximately $1,500, but lucky for you, there's a little bit of a coupon code in the description. I only have a couple hundred miles on this thing, and I'll update you in the descriptions with any issues that may or may not come up. If you have any comments or questions, go ahead and message me directly or comment down below. If you enjoyed the video, please like, share, and subscribe. Also check my Facebook page, Instagram, and other social media. It really helps me know these are the kind of videos you want to see. But as always, take care out there. Bye.